coming out. It's going to be the last of the Oasis class. There is a Icon 2 under construction, and actually number 3 is under construction too. They just got the keel done on it. Still don't have a name for number 3, but of course number 2 is going to be the Star of the Seas. Utopia Seas. This ship fascinates me. I'm a big fan of the Oasis class, first place. I've been on a lure and several times, and I love that ship. Utopia is going to be the 6th and possibly the last one. Royal Caribbean has not alluded to whether or not they're going to build any more of the Oasis class. The Oasis class is a phenomenal class of ships. It's probably the most cruise ship of any class out there. It's definitely the favorite of the industry. It's done very well. It's a very profitable cruise line, class line for the Royal Caribbean. So it's going to be interesting to see Utopia come out. Now, Utopia is going to have a lot of the features that all the previous Oasis class ships have, but it's going to have a melding of what they have in Icon also, as far as restaurants and amenities and so forth. It's not going to be an Icon, but it will have a lot of the themes and restaurants. The reason why I'm making this report, because this is a fascinating ship. Like I said, it's the last of the Oasis class, and it's going to have a great capacity. It's 236,860 tons, which makes it fairly close to an Icon class size. It is going to be the largest of the Oasis, 5668 passengers, double capacity. Actually, that's the maximum capacity. 16 passenger decks. It does have what I thought is a real neat feature. I don't know if any of you have been to Universal Studios to the Harry Potter rides and sections of the park, and they have that train that goes from one section to another. And I love that experience. My wife and my daughter and I, we rolled that thing several times, and you see the scene outside go by as you go. It's really a fascinating little ride to go on. And Royal Caribbean is taking another step further. They're going to have a called the Royal Railway, and you go inside the cars and stuff, and you're going to have that scene outside the windows. It's going to be changing, as you said. It's a dining concept, though. And that's real fascinating. You'd be sitting there, it's kind of like a dinner theater, I guess you call it dinner with a show kind of concept, dinner theater. But it's going to have, according to what they say, American Wild West exotic flavors to it. It's going to be a very unique journey for sure. And I'll post some pictures of that on here. Maybe you'll be seeing them pop up as we talk here. But the interior and the exterior is a fascinating concept. I'm hoping to see that soon. Now, Utopia is coming out to be a short cruise itinerary, 3 and 4 day sailings, but I think that's a disservice to Utopia, because I think it needs to be a 7-day cruise for all the stuff that it has. Any Oasis class ship does not need to be 3 and 4 days. The ships, you can't. What I know what Royal Caribbean doing, they're forcing people to back-to-backs, do 3 and 4 day back-to-back. But the ship that really, to experience an Oasis class, you need 7 days, and this ship for sure. Matter of fact, I would even think about doing a 7 days back to back. Be 14 days, really, to experience an Oasis class fully. Anyway, this ship also has a food cart truck concept on her, and it's called what was it called again? A spare tire. that's why I can't hard time remember, because that's a funny name for a food truck. Anyway's got a little food truck on there where they serve people from that, and it's going to have like pulled pork sandwiches, cheeseburgers, flatbread cheeseburgers. It's going to have rotating desserts and all that. call it Royal Crispy Chicken Sandwich. That sounds really interesting. I like the fried chicken sandwiches. But anyway, it's going to have also that concept that Icon has on the Izumi, where you have a takeout window. It's going to have that also with the Izumi restaurant, which I find really fascinating. And I'm really into that kind of food dining for my Oriental takeout. Giovanni's Italian Kitchen is going to be it's going to have one of those, of course, and it's going to be upgraded somewhat to what we've experienced in our other Royal Caribbean ships that we've sailed on. It's going to have the main dining rooms, which is, as usual, the 150 Central Park, the Chops Grill, which is my favorite. I love the bacon wrap fillets that they have in the Chops. Mason jar is going to be on it. I have yet to experience that. I haven't been on any of the ships that have that mason jar, but from everything I've heard, it sounds like it's a real good dining concept. They also have that hook seafood. Of course, it's going to have your Windjammer. It's going to have the Coastal Kitchen, the Solarium Bistro, and Johnny Rockets and Playmaker Sports Bar. For as fast dining, the Sorrentos, of course, you got to have that pizza from Sorrentos. I love those pizzas. The Boardwalk Doghouse. I've been on Allure several times, and I've been by that doghouse several times, but I hit to grab a hot dog from there. I'm sure now we have Harmony here in Galveston. When I settle on Harmony, I'm going to try to make an effort to go try one of those hot dogs. Of course, we're going to have the local fresh Cafe Promenade, Park Cafe. My wife and I, we love the Park Cafe on Allure. I'm sure it's going to be just as good. Love you go in there and tell what kind of salads you want to have and the nice sandwiches and stuff. Utopia is going to be a flagship of the Oasis class line. I'm sure of it. It's going to be, from everything I've read, it's going to be a great ship. It's going to have the zip line. The Playmaker is going to have 68 TVs in there, so nobody's going to have a problem catching their game. Trying following you on a cruise. You're going to go in there. If somebody's watching another game, or somebody watching soccer or whatever on this over here, field hockey, whatever. Well, you go in and find your own TV and watch your game, watch your sport, college team or pro football team. Of course, I'm a Texan guy. But really, truly, this ship's going to be an awesome ship. And it'd be neat to see, maybe one of these days we'll get it come to Galveston. I'm always hoping for the good ones to come here. Anyway, I just want to give you an update on what I've read about the Utopia. And she's going to be coming out, I believe, later this year. Yeah, she is coming out this year. I don't know if they've had to change the dates or anything like that, but she's going to come out, and it's going to be an awesome ship. If you ever had a chance to sail on her, please drop me a line and tell me what you think after you get back. And I always like to hear about cruise stories from other people. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I'm watching the Super Bowl behind me. I just see the Chiefs just won the Super Bowl. Congrats to the Chiefs and Kelsey Grammer and his girlfriend Taylor Swift. They deserve all the accolades they get out of this. So anyway, hopefully we'll have the Texans next year. We have a good team. We got both the offensive rookie of the year and the defensive rookie of the year. I'm really appreciate these young men, and they are definitely good Christian people, and it's great to have this. Our Texas team is going to be doing better things in the future here. Anyway, I digress. I'm sorry. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful evening, and hope to see you on a future cruise. Good night.